I'm traveling around the world right now. And also we have some global members here from China, from Taiwan, and from Germany. From Indonesia. Good to see you all. And from Mexico, Brazil, Spain. And from Japan as well. From France, I assume. Good to see you all. From Cambodia. From Thailand. No one? Actually, I remember I learned how to say hello in Thai. And from Italy? Not yet. Oh, actually I learned how to say hi in Italian. Anyways, I travel abroad, so I know some words, and at least I can say hello in that language. Actually, I'm traveling all over the world right now. I ask all of the leaders not to sleep, not to go to home, and as such, I rarely go home, and I am traveling around the world. Last week I was in Japan, and next week I need to go to China. Maybe 17,000 people will be gathered in China, so I will joining that event.
네트워크 마케팅 정말 말도 많고 사회적으로 많은.
So there are a lot of issues and challenges over the network marketing.
애터미를 통해서 우리 한양대학교 경영 대학 학장을 하신
Hanyang University's Professor Han Sang-yoon mentioned that the network marketing business has changed. Atomy has changed the perspective and social prejudice over the network marketing. Of course, there are some things that has not been yet changed, but for another 10 years and 20 years, we will change that kind of social prejudice over the network marketing.
왜 이 비즈니스가 이렇게 욕으로도 먹고 있는가?
By doing Atomy, I try to understand why the network marketing business needs to be blamed. Because as a principle, it is only about the growth, but why the network marketing business is not growing that faster? So I try to understand that, and Professor Han also made some statistics to understand the phenomena. But compared to the discount stores and department stores and supermarkets, Atomy is also working well because these kind of distribution channels are making some revenues and profit. But network marketing is making 5 trillion Korean won. So I think that the differences might come from that kind of numbers, and we have more room to growth. Then what is the reason behind that sluggish growth? And I found out that one of the strategies and one of the advantages of the network marketing is hindering the growth of network marketing. That is about the compensation.
물건을 사주는 거예요.
Because we could get the compensation, we could purchase the product even though that price is a little bit expensive, like more expensive than other products. So I think that the CEOs of the network marketing business is kind of like negligent. But
물건을 살 수밖에
so that's why I try to make the quality product that could be purchased without any compensation or PV. That's how I started my business.
할인 매장이나
And that in that way, I'm sure that we could compete the discount stores and department stores and TV home shopping.
그런 생각을 가지고 이 애터미라는
So with that in mind, I started this business.
절대 품질, 절대
And I call it absolute quality, absolute price. So I made this catchphrase for the first time. So it is like the system, even though we are purchasing the product without any PV, we could still be benefit from the quality product. For example, we are selling now toothbrush and it is worth 2,200 Korean won in a discount store. But we are selling it at 990 Korean won. We have HemoHIM, one of the representative health functional foods. Before we started to sell this product, the other company used to sell it. The research lab developed it and they invested over 5 billion Korean won in this development. So it was 77,000 Korean won per 60 pack sachets. But I started to mass manufacture this product in order to make it popular.
그리고 이 헤모힘을
And
10분의 1 가격에 팔아보자.
I decided to cut the price into 1/10 of the original price, and I made it possible.
지금은 이제 60포가
So now
여러분들에게
it's about 80,000 Korean won per 6 sachets. In the discount store, they're selling a lot of health functional food, such as Siberian ginseng wine and so on. But these boxes are huge, and it costs about 150,000 Korean won.
효과가 기가 막힌
And HemoHIM is developed by the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, and it has already proved with its effective effects. So I think that Atomy, I thought that Atomy could become the popular product in Korea, and I think I realized my goal. And there is one food health functional food that we are lagging behind. That is Korea lead ginseng product. Actually, the sales of the HemoHIM is lower than that of the red ginseng product, but we could say that Atomy ranked the second in terms of the sales in Korea among the health functional foods. But in terms of the exports, HemoHIM ranked the first. So we surpassed the sales of the red ginseng product in terms of the exports. So now we have an absolute price, absolute product strategy, and it works well anywhere. So with that conviction, with that confidence, I started this business. Also, we have Absolute, the cosmetics.
세종대왕상을 받았습니다.
It received King Sejong Award.
1년에 전 세계에서 특허 등록이 30만 개에서 40만 개 정도가 됩니다.
In the world, there are 300,000 for 400,000 patents. In Korea, there is about 15,000 patents made in Korea every year. And among that kind of patent, the very best product will be receiving the King Sejong Award. So 장영실 Award is the second one, and like several number of product could get that prize, but King Sejong Award is presented only one best product. So it is really rare to get the King Sejong Award. But as a cosmetic, we get King Sejong Award, which is the best prize in the development, like invention patents. You know, there are a lot of patents in the semiconductor areas, and there are a lot of patents in the battery industry because Korea is leading the world in terms of the battery. And there are a lot of patent products. And from the shipbuilding, there are a lot of patents being made. And also from biomedical, there are a lot of patents. Even from the aerospace, there are a lot of patents. But among that patents, the one that ranked the first will receive King Sejong Award. And cosmetic product receive that award. That's from Atomy.
여기에 DDS라고 하는 기술이 들어가 있습니다.
We use DDS, drug delivery system, to develop Absolute.
예를 들면은 암세포만 죽여야 되기 때문에
So it is what is
이 항암 물질이
it is also used in the treatment for the cancer. When we try to do the chemotherapy, we need to use some special technology to get or inject the treatment material into the body. And the same technologies was used in developing the Absolute. So in order to target the cells that create melanin, we could reduce the number of the melanin cells. And also, in order to reduce the wrinkles, we could target that specific cells. So it is not just about applying the product, applying the cosmetic on the face. What is important is to target that exact cells. And Absolute, the Atomy Absolute has that technology to target the specific cells. So these kind of technologies is also included in our product. Korea is #1 technological country, and Absolute ranked the first in this country. So from the price perspective, it's supposed to be over 3 million or 5 million Korean won. But we try to lower the price, so it is less than 200,000 Korean won. So this is the price for 6 sets, like 6 sets of the Atomy Absolute. We gave this amazing cosmetic as a tool for business to you. So what you have to do is to introduce this product to other people, and this is all about our business. From now on, the world will be dramatically changed. A lot of scholars mentioned that the world will change faster. In the industrial society, we used to have a Pareto Law, which means that the 20 top rich will have the 80% of the wealth, and the 80% of the poor people need to share the 20% of the wealth. But from now on, the Pareto Law will be broken. From now on, with the development of the AI, and with the automation of the battery, no man will work at the office or the factories. And in the office, thanks to the office automation, no man will be working in the office. And AI computer will be also do the works that require some thoughts. So from now on, it will not be divided into 80 to 20. Rather, it will be the world where the one who could use the AI platform and the computer, the 0.00001% of people who can use this kind of system will enjoy the wealth. And the remaining 99.999% of people who said prokaryotes will share the wealth of 1%. So there will be 99.997% of precariat in the world. So by sitting still, you will just be a precariat, the lowest class of the society.
여러분들이 지금 소유할 수 있는 것 어떤 것인지를
So you need to think what you will have and what you will attain. Let's say that you study hard and you learn the skills to use the AI and the cutting edge technologies and you will dominate the world. And if you think that it is possible, just do it. But
저도 그게 안 되고요.
actually I can't do that.
여기 있는 분들 아마
And I'm sure most of you here might not do that.
얼만큼 대부분이 안 되냐면은 99.
I think 99.997% of the people might not be able to do that.
그런 분들은 어떻게 살아가야
And how
여러분
do that kind of people live? Let's say that you can have this kind of platform, but now there are a lot of capitals in this world, and the platforms are being dominated by other platforms. So the large-scale platform are consuming the smaller platform. Let's take an example of Coupang in Korea. They're now investing like trillion won in that platform, even though they are making a lot of deficit every year, in order to eat up the other platforms. We are not really sure that they're making the deficit or profit, not yet, but still they're investing huge amount of money in eating up the other smaller platforms in order to create the large scale of platform. So the minority of the people who could use that kind of platform will dominate the world. But if you did the small business, so far, you will be a mere consumer of this large-scale platform. But there is a problem here. The large-scale platforms might be existing for a while, but after making all of the people poor, whether will that platform be survived or not. Now, we could buy some purchase from that platform, but after spending a lot of money, the money will only goes into the platform and other people will go poor. But if we don't have any money to purchase the money from the platform, the large platform will just go bankrupt. So, this will be a very unfortunate future predicted by a lot of scholars. And I would like to suggest one alternative. That is Atomy platform. So I could say IPP, Atomy personal platform. This is what I want to presenting to you. Atomy platform business. In this platform, you can see everything that you need to know as a business member. Here, we all have the computing system, and we invested huge amount of money in developing it. We have a logistics system, and we have a compensation system. We have an accounting system. And we also have a lot of systems like this seminar. So once you invite someone to the seminar, they could be introduced by the people about the platforms. And then, throughout that system, the wealth will be redistributed.
지금 현재 다른 그런 플랫폼들보다도
So I want to say that Atomy is trying to selling at an affordable price and a cheaper price. As of the cosmetic, you know that the world of the cosmetic, there are lots of bubbles in the price. You know that among the product that you apply in your face, the real money, the real cost of the manufacturing is only about 5%. But most of the cosmetic price is used for the celebrities promotion, like TV commercial. In order to do the TV commercial for the product, we need to pay for the celebrities. You know, we want to be as beautiful as the celebrity, but most of them born beautiful, but we weren't.
그렇기 때문에 그 화장품 광고 모델이 아무리 예뻐도
So the models might look so beautiful, but you are just paying for that ad models. And even if you are using the cosmetics, you will never be like the models on the TV. And you know, there's the fee that they are paying for the department store and the stores in the airport, the duty-free shop. They need to pay a lot to use the store. And these businesses are surviving depending on the renter fee that the shop owners pay for them. So that's what you are paying for such luxury, expensive cosmetic products. And you know, there's packaging cost, and there are so many other things that make the products more expensive that has nothing to do with improving your skin condition. But Atomy is different. We remove all these things. And we are providing the product at affordable price. And when I was negotiating with the cosmetic company, you know, it is made of natural substance, and I asked them why cosmetic products should be more expensive than juice. Juice is also from natural substance, so cosmetic products shouldn't be more expensive than juice. And you're not using any expensive natural substances. If you're using some expensive natural plants, you need to just cultivate the plants on the gardens. So there's no reason for the cosmetic products to be more expensive than juice. That's what I said to the people at the cosmetic company. I was once a factory director at a cosmetic products company. So I know all the structures of the cosmetic processing and how they do the packaging of the cosmetics product. So I know how they are making the formula and making up the ratio. You're not doing that manually. The machine is making the cosmetic products. So how much is for the electricity cost? I will make the analysis on the unit cost. Then you can lower and lower the price of the cosmetic products. That's how I could reduce the price for the cosmetic products. So Absolute Cosmetic is developed together by Atomy and Colma's researchers. It is a collaboration project. And from Colma's side, the development director, it's a female director, and she was so disappointed to see how the price of Atomy product was so low, because she put everything that she had to make this amazing cosmetic products. She could even sell this cosmetic products at few million won, but it's only like 200,000 won for 6 sets. So how can you sell this product at a very low price, like the cosmetics being sold in the any market? So she was so frustrated to see how low the price was for Atomy's Absolute product. And I told her, Atomy has absolute price and absolute quality, and we will sell a lot of products at Atomy. And with your cosmetic products, it will make your make all the people's skin really beautiful. And that's how we could negotiate with Colma. You know, Atomy's cosmetic products can change global people's lives. They can change the skin condition of all the people and also economic situation of all the people. If you just change your daily necessities into Atomy products, Atomy cosmetics, you can save at least 100 to 300,000 won a month. Husbands will not know the exact price of the cosmetic product that their wives are using. But if you change into Atomy cosmetic products, you can save at least 100 to 300,000 won a month. So we are spreading
this good news through Atomy. And on top of that, we are providing people an opportunity to work. So you need to be the owner of this Atomy platform. Otherwise, you will remain as poor and lower class and getting the money from the government. But even the government is now going through challenging times. So what would you do? There's no other way. That's why Atomy built this platform business and giving you this free of charge to you. So what is this called? This is turnkey base. You know, automobile, car. The manufacturers of car is a really difficult process. You need to build the cylinders and valves and to prevent any explosion and the injection system and how to process this and make the adjustment. They are really a complex process for manufacturing an automobile. So all these parts of the car processing is really complex and complicated. You don't know how the car's engine is working, but you just need to start the key, start the engine, and you can drive the car. You can make 100% use of the car even without knowing how the engine works. So the manufacturer of the automobile, they can make the car and they can make the money out of that. And if you can make this kind of platform, you can. You need to make the platform and make money out of that. But even with the finished car, you can just make the best use of it to enhance our quality of life, go travel, and do some work using the car. This is the turnkey base. The factory is already there. We just need to start the key. And this is the turnkey base. So like you are starting the engine of the automobile, this platform is already for you. You just need to start the key for this Atomy platform business. What is that? You just need to tell other people, let's make money through Atomy, use good quality product at affordable price. That's why you need to keep meeting other people. So I asked this one person, how is your business going? Yeah, it's good. You are not betting. And that person was surprised to hear this from me. This person is quite of a higher mastership level. And what he said is, I cannot go to higher mastership without betting. So I was shocked to hear this from the person. He just said this to me directly, that he was betting. So you need to take a challenge with Atomy business. Only those can be successful. And there are some people who are spreading this kind of bad message that you must do some betting to be successful in Atomy. This way, all of you will become bankrupt. So what you need to focus on is to tell other people there's this good quality product at cheap price, and you need to spread this message to all the people. I went to Japan with Imperial Master Kim Kwang-yeol, and after I listened to his lecture, I was really impressed. I listened to his lecture many times, but what he said is that he talked about Atomy to 300 people a day. I asked him, why did you do that? How come did you do that? And he was living in a very small apartment, and the deposit was 3 million, and every month he had to pay 300,000 won. So he had to be kicked out of the room if he didn't become successful in 10 months. So he was focusing on Atomy business, and he talk to the owner of the house, and you can get the venture fee, the monthly fee from my deposit. I cannot pay you for 10 months. So he had to become successful within 10 months. He had this desperate mind. So from early in the morning until late in the night, he talked about Atomy to 300 people a month. And in only 10 months, he became Sharon Low's master. In only 10 months.
아마 여기 계시는 대부분은
And those of you who are here today, most of you,
임페리얼만큼 절박하지 않은 분들이
I don't think you are that desperate like Imperial Master Kim Kwang-yeol.
10개월 안에 막 집에서
You need to become successful like in 10 months. You will not be kicked out even after 10 months. And
하루에 100명 정도를 좀
maybe you can talk about Atomy to 100 people a day.
여러분들이 리더를 키우는 것 같지만요.
So it might seem like you are growing the leader bigger, but it's not like that.
찾아내는 겁니다.
You just need to find the leader. You're not making diamond, you're discovering diamond.
마케팅에 있어서
So in network marketing business,
기르는 게 아니에요.
you're not cultivating the leaders. They're not being
사람 안
cultivated.
바뀌어요.
People don't change.
부모님도 못 바꾸고
You
선생님들이
can't
몇십 년
even
가르쳤는데도 안
be
바뀌고
changed by your
어머니,
parents
아버지 꼴린
or
인간이
teachers.
바뀌겠어요. 그러니까 여러분들이
People
바꾸려고
never
하지
change,
마세요.
so don't try to change other people.
어떻게 하면 되냐면은
So what you should do
이미
is,
리더감인 사람이 있어요.
there are certain people who are qualified to become a leader. There are some people who are really good at show up plan and who have bigger dreams and who are really global, who have so broad network. You need to find those people who are well qualified to become leaders, who will really study hard about Atomy and become a successful leader. You need to discover those
그
people.
사람 공부시켜가지고
You shouldn't be trying to change other people. You just need to find some people who can be leader.
사업 잘하도록 가르쳐가지고
I know you are not
만들겠다고 하냐고.
good at studying in school, so you can't really change other people by making them study. You know, I was also
사무실에서
not a smart student at school.
너 샘플 들고 나가서
So
물건 팔아 그래가지고
I was not an office worker. I just started
제가 지금 여기서
my work as selling some products, and now here I am as a chairman.
여러분들이
Anyway,
이 사업을 하면서
as you're doing this
리더를
business,
만들려고 하지 말고요.
don't try to make your leader. You just need to find, discover leaders. That means you need to meet many people. You don't need to be a good speaker. You just need to talk to as many people as you can, like 100 people a day. And among those 100 people, there must be someone who would be really passionate about business. You can't just focus on one person to make them become leader and make them study about Atomy. That way, you can't do this. So you cannot change the person as you like. You shouldn't do that. It will not work.
바꿀 수 있었으면 부모님이 이미 바꿨겠지.
If that person could be changed, he
그래서
would have been already changed by his or her parent. So you need to find some people who are ready to become the leaders. You know, we have no stores.
그런데 이 가게에 점포에 사람이 들어와야 되겠죠.
And we need to have people to buy the
예를 들어 내가
product.
점포를 차려놨는데
Let's say we
두
built a
사람이나 세
store,
사람 들어온다.
and let's say there are 2 or 3 customers coming to my store a day. Do you think the store would be
여러분이
successful?
생각해봐도 못하겠죠.
No.
그런데 여러분은 무점포 사업이야.
But you don't have any store.
점포 안에 사람이 들어온다는 얘기는 무슨 얘기냐면 내가 가서 말을 걸어야 돼.
So to make people come to your store, you need to talk to other people. And let's say you are only talking to 2 or 3 people. Do you think your business would be successful by meeting only 2 to 3 people a day?
내가 봤을 때는 성공 못하는 게 정상이에요.
It's more natural that you don't become successful by only talking to 2 to 3 people a day.
그냥 가게 열어놓고 가게에
So
손님이
it's the same.
하는 거 그거는 점포 사업이고
Having 2 to 3 people a day at your store, and in this network marketing business, only talking to 2 or 3 people a day, this will not work. So that's what Imperial Master Kim Gang-il said. So you need to talk to other people. That's like opening the store. And how many people are you talking to a day? Someday you are not meeting any people, and you're blaming your partners and sponsors, and you're just blaming the company. You know, I'm not saying our company is perfect. No one and no company is perfect in this world. We are not perfect, but I'm confident that we are really a great company in this world. So you need to speak and talk to other people. If you want 100 customers to your store, you need to talk to 100 different people. I'm still doing that. I grew into a habit. So who do you think recruited the Imperial Master and Crown Master? It's me. I talked to 250 people. I made a list and I made phone calls every day. And I tried to invite them, saying that they can become the top leaders, but they didn't listen to me. And I invited Dr. Yoon Young-sun to start the business. Anyway, you need to meet other people. Like Imperial Master Kim Gang-il, if you meet 300 people a day, then in 10 months only, you can become Sharon Low's master, earning 10 million won a month. Regardless of your skills or competency, you can do that.
내 고객 얼만큼 하루에 내 가게 안에 들어오도록 하냐는 얼만큼 만나냐는 걸로 결정이 되는 거예요.
So you need to talk to as many people as possible a day, as you want to have many customers in your store. Of course, you need to meet many people.
여러분 파트너들을 잡고 이제 이 기존에 있는 파트너들 있잖아요.
And you know you already have some partners. It would be nice if they are working hard on their own, but some people will not listen to you, and just let them be. They are just going slowly. They are doing Atomy business as side job. Just let them be. So Atomy provides freedom to the members. It's up to them. Some people are here as consumers, others. So if you are urgent and desperate about this business, you need to find someone who is really desperate about making money. And don't try to change some people who are not desperate to make money. Those people will just avoid you. So to have broader network to earn 10 trillions and even higher, you just you shouldn't be trying to change other. That person might not be as desperate as you. They're just like Atomy products. They just love the chairman, but they're not just really desperate as you to make that much money. Just let them be. Let them like me. If he or she really loves Atomy products, Atomy chairman, they will keep using the products. So just let them be. Don't try to change them. So, you know, there's the saying, let it be. Let them be. So freedom is really important to anyone. You know, there are such totalitarian countries. In those countries, people suffer. But we are in a democratic country. So there should be freedom for any person. So if they just want to go slow and stay poor, just let them be, and you become rich. Then, if they see you become rich, they just would want to follow you. Working for a company for 30 years, they don't want to go to work anymore, and you tell him to come to the center every day, then they would not want to come to this business.
So we have already made the system that people could do following their schedules or following their personality. So here, all of the desperate people gather together. But if they lost their pace, they just go bankrupt. Actually, we need 250 people per a consumer to be a consumer. Because like after time goes, the sales might stop because the size of the market is so limited. So even when we stop there, we need to make a system that never goes bankrupt. And then in order to maintain the system, we need to let the people be. And then if you are desperate, you need to find the desperate people. You need to meet 100 people every day, and out of them, you will find the desperate one. And you will find and you will meet them, and they will be really grateful for you because they are the desperate ones. So you want to make, if you try to make them successful, they might feel really grateful for you. But don't try to make not desperate people to work with you because they might not understand you because they are not desperate. You need to follow me. You need to follow what I'm saying in order to catch up the speed of the distribution market.
저는 정말 여러분들이 애터미를 만나서 여러분의 경제 형편에 맞도록 모두가 다 성공자가 되셨으면.
I really want all of you to become the successful person. You could keep up your pace. You could go slow. You want to be a consumer. You could be a consumer and you could be successful as a consumer. If you're desperate, you could go desperately and you can make money. This is the system that I made. So just follow me and just follow my system.
뭐라고 그러면은
If your desperate sponsor says something to you, just tell them, I'm not that much desperate. And you just tell them, find some desperate one. But you know,
급하신 것 같으니까 제가 선생님 돕기 위해서 급한 사람 좀 찾아볼게요.
you can at least say like that, oh, you seem so desperate, so let me find someone who is really desperate. In that way, you will be a really generous person. But don't ignore that one. In order to be a very generous person, you need to help them and you need to understand them. So please try to relate to them. Actually, this kind of thing will be really needed.
여러분들이 다 저는 우리 애터미에서는 임페리얼이 되면 한 달에 1억씩 벌 수 있는.
As an imperial master, we can make 100 million Korean won a month.
근데 문제가 하나 있어요.
But
임페리얼이 돼도
there is a problem.
문제는 다 죽어요.
Because after being an imperial master, most of the people will die. So in network marketing, we say three things. First one is money reach. Making 100 million Korean won is a money reach or not? Yes, it is. So if you want to make more money, you need to find something different. In Atomy, you can make only 100 million Korean won a month. So making 100 million Korean won a month will make you buy a house, buy a car, and help other people like that. So you could be a money rich. And second, you could be friend rich. You can make lots of people, lots of friends. Sometimes having many friends could be an issue, but because when I go somewhere, a lot of people want to take a picture with me, and Imperial Master also have the same issue. We have lots of friends all over the world. When we go to some international airports, their partners greet them with the bouquet of flowers. So like this, we could be friend rich. And thirdly, we could be time rich.
이제 네트워크 마케팅에서 얘기하는 타임 리치는
In network marketing,
내가 아무것도 안 할 수
time being a time breach guarantees
그래서 타임 리치를 얘기를 해요.
guarantees a freedom in terms of the time. So that's why we are talking about being time breach. But I try to think that am I really rich in time?
그렇게 많이 남아
And I think that I have a limited time.
있어요. 돌아가셨는데
My father died at 86 years old and I am now 67. I have 19 more years. If I guess I could live up to the age my father lived, but no one knows.
여기 있는 분들이
So I want
시간 부자가 됐으면 좋겠어요.
all of you here could be time breach. You could have the eternal life.
죄송합니다만은
But unfortunately, I'm afraid to say
영원한 시간 부자를 못 만들어 줍니다.
that Atomy cannot make you time breach.
여러분들이 따로 좀 거기에 관심 있는 분들을
So
따로 모십니다.
if you are really interested in being time breach, we're going to invite you to the
복음사경회가 열린다 하는 것입니다.
Reviver meeting.
그래서 저는
There you could learn more thing about having eternal life.
그런 분들이 되었으면
So
좋겠습니다.
I hope all of you could have the eternal life.
우리가 인생 열차를 타고 갑니다.
We are actually taking a train of life.
얼마까지 깔려 있냐면 100년
And
정도까지
the railroad of the life is like laid for about 10 years, 100 years. There are some broken rails as well in the railroads. But let's say we are like fighting for each other in order to have a better position, a better seats, so on. But you know, the train
가서 끊어지는
keeps running.
떨어지면은
After 10 years,
영원한 불못이 있다 이렇게 기록을 하고
it
있어요.
could be at the cliff, and then it could be fall down into the cliff. And even although we have a very good seats and a good position in the train, everything will go nothing after the 100 years. So we need to transfer the train into the eternal train. The Creator God has already created that eternal train.
생명을 지금 한 개 가지고 있어요. 혹시 목숨이 두 개인 분이
Is anyone have two lives? All of us have just one life. We call it bios.
영어로는 바이오
In Korea, in English, we call it bio. Bio. So biologically, we all have just one life. But let's think that
만약에 우리를 100년만 살게 하고 다 죽는다고 하면은
if God
이게 무슨
gives us just 100 years of the life,
그래서 두 개의 생명을
what does it mean? So
계획을 하셨어요. 그래서
God created two lives for all of us. So in the Bible said that the Garden of the Eden there were two trees. The one tree was of the trees of the knowledge, and the other one was the tree of the life. So in order to convey the life, the first life should die first. After dying, a lot of fruit will be fallen down, and we can make another fruit from the trees. So the Jesus Christ was hung on the cross in order to share the life to all of us, and he was hung on the cross on behalf of us in order to wash off the sins of us. God, we call God is really holy because He is far from the sin. But we all have the sin, so in order to wash off all of the sin, as the result of the sin is the death, Jesus Christ wash off our sins on behalf of us by hanging on the cross. And rather, he tried to spread the life to all of us. So we need to get the eternal life from Him. In our life, sometimes we got questions about why do you live? And some smartest people even say that we don't know. Because within this 100 years, we do not have a purpose. A baby will be in the womb of a mother for 10 months, but
100년을 살 몸을 준비하는 기간이고.
but
그렇기 때문에 10달 살고
and in the 10 months, if the baby is dead, it means nothing because for the 10 months, he or she might be preparing for the another 100 years. So our bios, the life for 100 years, is for preparing the eternal life.
오늘 다른 세미나 다 때려치우고
So apart from the other seminar contents, let me keep talking about the eternal life. I wish I could do,
또 별로 안 좋아하시는
but there's someone who don't like it. So
이제 원하시는 분들만
if you want to listen to my stories, please come to Atomy Park next Friday. We're gonna have a reviver meeting, and Pastor there will talk about this one in more detail. Recently, one of our Imperial Master passed away, Park Dong-cheol Imperial Master.
그분은 오랫동안 식당업을 하셨어요.
He owned a restaurant for a long time, so he had some issues with lungs.
어떻든 폐 섬유화가 진행이 돼가지고
Actually, he has a lung cirrhosis, so he passed away.
몇 달 전까지 계속해서 해외를
He
순방을 하셨어요.
traveled abroad before he died,
순방을 했느냐?
and the reason that he traveled abroad is not to broaden his Atomy line.
자기가 받은 이 영원한 생명
That was to share the value of the eternal life
건강이 안 좋은 때
given by God. So his condition was not really good, but he tried to travel all over the world in order to spread the gospel of God.
들어갔다고 이렇게 얘기를 제가 들었습니다.
So he was hospitalized in the intensive care unit in the hospital, and his family told me, and he mentioned that he wanted to be out of the intensive care unit and he wanted to say goodbye to the people. So he made a phone call to me on the day he got out of the hospital, and he was like out of the breath, so I couldn't really understand what he was saying. But anyways, he told me thank you very much, and I'm really grateful for you. And the next day he passed away, and I got a call from the daughter of him. So
통화를 할 때
I went to the funeral,
못 알아들었는데
and I asked the daughter, what did it say to me yesterday? And
첫째는
the daughter said,
자기가 죽는데 영원한 생명을 얻어서 천국에 대한 소망을 가지고 걱정 없이 죽게 해줘서 고맙다는 얘기를
he said, I am grateful for you to letting me know the value of the heaven and letting me know the eternal life. And secondly, he was really grateful for me since I gave him the financial freedom and I made the life for his family. And lastly, he told me that please punish those who do the betting in the Atomy. Actually, he didn't mention it anyways.
애터미를 좀 잘 이끌어주는 문제가 많습니다.
He said that there are a lot of issues inside of the Atomy system, so please lead Atomy in more like a good manner. So, anyways, his family mentioned that he passed away in a really peaceful manner.
갔을 때 만날 수
Well,
있는
I'm sure that we could meet him in the heaven, and we have that kind of hope. So.
우리 이렇게 같이 고생하면서
All of us here are working hard, doing the business all together. But if like 1 and 2 passed away, and if you're not really sure about where they go, we might be really frustrated and we might be really sad. If I pass away, don't be sad for me because I will be in the heaven. I will be at the heaven. I'm really looking forward to the day that I will go to the heaven. So I'm really having difficult days here. I need to go abroad. I need to do the speeches. I'm really living really tough life. But I will live this tough life until the day I go to the heaven because all of the disciples of Jesus had the difficult life in this world. So I think that the heaven is where I need to get rest. Until the day I go to the heaven, I will work hard. I'm not really sure whether I will working or not, but anyways, I will be spreading the value of the gospel to all of the people until the day I die.
제가 비문도 다 써놨어요.
Actually, I already had the epitaph of my tomb because most of the people will come to my tomb because I'm a chairman. I will be writing on an epitaph. You will also follow me.
저는 여러분들이 이 세상에서도 성공을 하고
I want you to be the successful people in this world. And what is the most important thing is you need to get the blessing of the eternal life.
그 복받는 모습, 성공한 모습을 여러분들이 꿈꾸고
You need to vividly dream yourself get blessed. What is the reason that you cannot be a rich? That first you don't dream of being rich. And why most of the when I went to Japan, most of the people didn't climb up to Fuji mountain, and I asked them why you didn't go there, and I answer on behalf of them because you didn't dream vividly of climbing up the Fuji mountain. The same goes here. Since you don't dream vividly of being rich, you cannot be rich. Let's say that if you can make 50 million won a month, 70 million a month. If you say, oh, I will never be like that. But if you vividly dream of being rich, you could. You know, no one could be really so sure about making 100 million Korean won a month. But even though the possibility is too less, even it is like 10% or 20% possibility, you need to think positively. It could be just 1%. Like being an imperial master, making 100 million Korean won is only like about 1% of possibility. Even though you feel like you think that I can't be the imperial master, but just focus on the 1% of the possibility, and then you're gonna be rich. So, in your life scenario, you need to write down, you need to vividly dream your life in your life scenario, and you need to draw it like a movie. And if you're so sure about it, you will go crazy. So, this kind of dream should be written in your life scenario. Making 100 million Korean won is not an easy thing. You need to get crazy in order to make that money, in order to meet 100 people a year. You want to be if you want to be crazy, you need to get crazy. So you want to reach some point, you need to get crazy. That kind of vision that make you crazy need to be written down in your life scenario. All of the successful people, to all of the successful people, a lot of people around them told them they are crazy. So in order to be an imperial master, in order to be blessed, and in order to have the eternal life, you need to listen to my voices, and this concludes my presentation. Thank you very much.